Once upon a moonlit night in the small town of Glenvale, 3 friends, Jake, Lily, and Mike, gathered at Jake's house for a night of gaming. The air was thick with excitement as they fired up their consoles, ready for an epic Fortnite marathon. The room was dimly lit by the soft glow of the gaming screens, casting eerie shadows on the walls. The friends laughed and chatted as they dropped onto the island, their virtual parachutes guiding them to the deadly battlefield. Little did they know, this night would be different from any other. As they battled opponents and built their forts, strange occurrences began to unfold. The sound of footsteps echoed in the room, but there was no one there. At first, they dismissed it as their imagination running wild, blaming the tension of the game. However, as the night wore on, the eerie happenings escalated. Midway through a match, the trio heard a voice whispering through their headsets. It was a haunting voice, filled with a chilling resonance that sent shivers down their spines. "You can't escape," it whispered. The friends exchanged uneasy glances, but they couldn't bring themselves to leave the game. Their characters moved autonomously, as if controlled by an unseen force. The friends struggled to regain control, but their virtual avatars danced and taunted, showcasing a macabre puppetry that defied the laws of the game. Terrified, they decided to take a break, hoping the strange events would cease. As they stepped away from their screens, the room plunged into darkness. The only source of light was the faint glow from the gaming consoles, revealing the unsettling truth. They were not alone. A spectral figure materialized in the center of the room. Its ghastly form flickered in and out of existence, and its hollow eyes bore into the souls of the terrified friends. The figure wore a tattered gaming hoodie, the hood obscuring its face. The friends could feel a malevolent energy radiating from it. Frozen in fear, they watched as the figure approached them. It extended a ghostly hand, pointing towards the Fortnite icon on the screen. The voice returned, more ominous than before. "Play on, and you shall find salvation." Reluctantly, the friends returned to their seats, the figure looming over them. The game resumed, but now it took on a nightmarish quality. The once vibrant island was now shrouded in an otherworldly darkness, and the storm closed in faster than ever. As they fought for survival, the friends realized that the virtual and real worlds were merging. The characters they encountered were no longer mere pixels. They were twisted, demonic entities that mirrored the spectral figure's malevolence. With each elimination, the figure grew stronger, feeding on the fear and desperation of the players. The haunting voice echoed through the room, a cacophony of whispers that filled their minds with dread. The friends understood. They had unwittingly entered a game beyond the boundaries of reality. As they reached the final circle, the tension in the room reached a breaking point. The figure, now a looming presence, spoke with a voice that seemed to reverberate through the very fabric of the universe. "Only one can survive. The victor shall be granted passage back to the realm of the living." Jake, Lily, and Mike stared at each other, the weight of their predicament sinking in. In a reluctant agreement, they turned on each other, their virtual weapons now instruments of betrayal. The battle was fierce, each move calculated, and the room pulsated with an unnatural energy. In the end, only Jake remained standing, the victor in this macabre game. The room fell silent as the spectral figure approached him, its eyes piercing through the darkness. You have proven yourself. Your friends have paid the price for your victory. A sense of guilt and sorrow enveloped Jake as the figure extended its hand. Hesitant, he reached out, and in a blinding flash of light, the room returned to normal. The figure vanished, leaving Jake alone in the dimly lit room. The eerie happenings had ceased, and Jake's friends were nowhere to be found. Desperation gripped him as he searched the empty house, calling out their names to no avail. The realization struck him. They were gone, sacrificed for his victory. Haunted by the events of that fateful night, Jake abandoned Fortnite, unable to shake the lingering feeling of guilt. The town of Glenvale whispered tales of the haunted Victory Royale, a cautionary story shared among gamers. No one dared to play Fortnite in Jake's house, as it was said that the spectral figure still lurked, waiting for the next unsuspecting players to enter its twisted game. Months passed, and Jake struggled to come to terms with the loss of his friends. Sleepless nights were haunted by nightmares of the spectral figure and the distorted faces of his friends, accusing him from the shadows. Determined to find answers, Jake delved into the town's history, discovering a dark secret that connected the spectral figure to an ancient curse. Legend spoke of a vengeful spirit named Malakai, a skilled gamer who met an untimely end in a Fortnite tournament. Consumed by rage, he swore to trap others in the virtual realm, seeking redemption through their suffering. Those who claimed victory in the haunted game were cursed to lose something dear to them. Haunted by this revelation, Jake decided to confront the curse head-on. Armed with the knowledge he had gained, he returned to Fortnite, determined to find a way to break the curse and bring his friends back. The town watched in trepidation as Jake entered his haunted house once more. As Jake played, the room once again descended into darkness. The spectral figure, Malakai, materialized before him. This time, Jake was prepared. With a brave heart, he challenged Malakai to a duel within the game, aiming to break the curse that bound them. The battle raged on, transcending the virtual and real worlds. Jake faced the demonic entities with newfound courage, determined to free himself and his friends from the clutches of the curse. The room trembled with the intensity of the struggle, and the haunting whispers grew louder. In a climactic moment, Jake emerged victorious over Malakai. The room bathed in a blinding light as the curse shattered. Jake found himself back in the real world, his friends by his side, alive and well. Malakai, now freed from the curse, thanked Jake for breaking the cycle of suffering. The haunted house in Glenvale became a symbol of triumph over darkness. The town, once filled with fear, now celebrated the courage of Jake and the defeat of the vengeful spirit. Fortnite, once a source of horror, was now a game of redemption and resilience. As Jake and his friends continued their gaming adventures, they carried with them the lessons learned from the haunting Victory Royale. The town of Glenvale, no longer shrouded in fear, embraced the power of friendship and courage in the face of the unknown. The legend of the haunted Fortnite game became a cautionary tale, a reminder that some victories come at a cost, but with bravery and determination, curses can be broken, and the light can prevail over the darkest shadows. If you find this video bone-chilling, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Your support means everything.